Hi guys, welcome to a what if that I have and Data has on Discord. We give you lots of freedom, right? And this is our ArcoLinuxL ISO, which means it's extra large with all the software that we like and love without OpenBox and without i3. Now Data and me, we both like Plasma. Could we combine Plasma with a tiling manager without any issue? Super easy, because tiling managers often stick to just one folder in your .config and that's that, and they run applications and start Python, for example, and Polybar and all that. It's separate from a real desktop. Desktop in my eyes are GNOME and Cinnamon and Plasma and Deepin. Those are Mate, another one, right? But what if, with all this found freedom and choices, you want to combine, in this case, well, let's take another nice theme I do like by Blue Materia, SDDM theme. XFCE is already there, right? What you see is what you get. It's there, you'll get it, point. But what if I combine it with Plasma? That's our point. Now, Plasma is Plasma, but KDE applications meta is a lot. And if you like it, and you install it, right? But all the games are in there, lots and lots of games. So I would say, for me, for now, it's 1 gigabyte less to download and all that. And the rest is okay for me. The rest I can live with. You make your own decisions, right? And I go on next. So I'm combining Plasma with XFCE, and all the rest is, let's just keep things separated, and the rest is standard default. Now I hope I have space enough. 30 gigabytes will probably be enough, because if you start adding applications and applications and applications, make sure your virtual machine is big enough. Let's wait for this to stop, although I could already have a look at Firefox and see if I can find the article that I'll need later on. Anyway, Google. I want to have something about ArcoLinux, about Plasma, about icons not working. Okay. How to set your icons in ArcoLinux Plasma. How to set your icons in Plasma. How to change the icons. How to change the icons in Plasma. Okay. Is there an article about qt5ct? ArcoLinux. No. ArcoLinux. Here it says the tip, right? Remove qt5ct on Deepin and Plasma. What is this tip? It goes on the text, so let's have a look. To able to change and save theming. So that's what they mean there. Probably the same reference. The video remove qt5ct. Now we know technically how we should do that. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Voila, that's what we need to do later on. Is qt5ct installed? Yes, it's installed. It's a great tool if you're in XFCE. It's not such a great tool if you're on Plasma. It doesn't work together. It's either you set it in Plasma or you set it in qt5ct. It's an either or story. But that you'll see later on. So remember the icons. The icons is always the issue here. So let's start the arc. Let's pause the video here. Now just unpause the video because, oh, there it goes. Sometimes you install so much you think it's broken. It's not. It's actually working in the back end, and you can follow it along and open in a new window. Make sure you're becoming a root user. So open folder as root. Go to root, Ctrl H, go to cache, go to Calamares, and you'll see the session log actually becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. So you see things moving and changing. Better to use Sublime Text, that's faster. So this is the log. This is what changed, and you'll find here that we've installed the ArcoLinux dconf all desktops. The Plasma dconf is here. What else did we install? Part of the Plasma Git is there. It's going to go to etc. Plasma K service is there, and so on and so on. And all the packages you selected, it will take its time, right? If you don't pay for a fast internet, you'll take it longer to install it, to download it, sorry, and then to install it. Not a fast computer, fine, then it will take even longer to install it. But as long as you know and see here, you can see some things move. Every single step of the way, it will add its code. It will tell, hey, package kit qt5 is now installed, and so on. All right, just saying that it will do its job, it will take time, and then you restart. And let's have some fun. Eh? So now we have a combo, a XFCE 4 and a Plasma. Files will be changed, files will be overwritten, things will be not the same as an ArcoLinux B. B is just one ISO, one desktop, so it's always gonna be looking good. But now, and the same with the ArcoLinux Tweak tool, if you start combining stuff, you get combined stuff. Basically, there's no way around it. It will be different. Okay, this one goes. What do I have now? What is this? I'm on Plasma. But the icons are the icons of XFCE. Great or not so great? Well, we have the keyboard, not the keyboard, an alias, XD. What did I do? Visual for everyone. What did I do? Plasma and XFCE are both on one system. Things look a little bit different. This should not be black, should be white on ArcoLinux B. Right? it's mixed. Why? Because code is mixed, intermixed. If you go inside the .config, it will be a mixture of both elements. Control H, both, everything that's in here, plus Plasma is a complicated thing. It has also stuff in local share and lots of Baloo, Dolphin, lots of K activities, K services, all Plasma. So mixing these things, generally not a good idea, because there are two major desktops. But a Plasma with an awesome PSPWM, Herpsluft, Qtile, Xmonad, stuff like that, that's okay. That's very okay. Now, what if I wanted to change these things, right? The icons, I want to change the icons. Appearance, you go appearance and you go to cursors, maybe change that, and then icons. The more fonts, the more icons you install, the longer the cursor thing takes to go over every single folder and see if there are cursors in there. But I wanted to go to icons. Now the Plasma, look at the look here. That's normal. That's because we're with too much stuff here. Can't cope with it. Too many things in here. The SARD just needs to go, for example. Something needs to go. But now it's fixed again. The letters are not over each other. But the thing is, it needs, what does it need? It needs Surf and Breeze. Surf and Arc Breeze? Yeah, I think so. Surf and Arc Breeze should be the default. And you see, it is the default. What is it doing? Well, qt5ct is installed. And what is he saying? He's saying, install me Sardi Arc. And there can't be both on there. It's either that one or the other one. How do you want to set your stuff? Here fine. Don't expect that it's gonna work in this Plasma thing here to the left, right. So normally I would suggest get rid of this qt5ct control. If Plasma is your thing, it needs to go. Simple as that. What's your primary desktop? Sudo pacman minus remove Eric qt5ct. That's it. That's it. I don't know. Sudo reboot. Let's have a look. Notice that we were now in SADM by default. In Plasma by default, I mean. All these things will be new for me as well, because hey, there are so many combos to make, but it's entirely up to you to be a real Sherlock Holmes and figure things out. And with some knowledge like this, if you just know to delete it, there is no challenge anymore. As long as you know, that's the reason why. And it's already in the videos. You've seen the video earlier on YouTube. So this is the normal icon theme, a normal look, and a super shift. This is the normal white look. You see? This is the normal look. And Control T maybe. Yeah, looking normal. This is all normal. And the icons are great. We can change the icons. Now we can change them from here. My advice for icons and all that, get rid as much as possible of icons and keep the ones that you like. Then everything goes faster because it needs to go to all the user share icons folders. And they sadly have a lot of icons, and that's why it's not on ArcoLinux B, to save us time in this loading thing here. So we only have the Surf and Arc and the Breeze icons. The Breeze icons, you have to keep them. You have to keep those. But the rest is entirely up to you, whether you like it or not. Let's go, for example, for the Breeze icons. The standard Breeze icons. Any distro out there often just gives us Plasma with these icons. And often with this look. Configure application menu. New, wrong one. Often it's gonna be the show alternative, and then this one, switch, and this is going to be the standard look. Or not, I'm not sure. And anyway, these are the icons for from Breeze, and they're lovely as well. It's just a choice. How is now if I change to, you see the folders change? If I choose now for Breeze icons, what will happen to XFCE? It all depends. It all depends what, let's do a logout, what files the other desktops use to learn to know what theme it is, what cursor it is, what icon it is. That will have an effect or not. And at some point in time, I think you'll have to choose and say, this is my thing. I don't care very much for all the rest, and choose for a desktop. But it can be fun to mix them. And you see, the icons are here. They're nice. Well, nice. Those are the arc icons as meant to be, with a super shift enter, meant to be to dark, and Control T is there, and a super T is going to be there as well, and a super Q is working. And that's also maybe interesting to know. The super key in XFCE doesn't work, right? Alt F and F1 works. Alt F1 opens your XFCE. I've seen a comment somewhere on Discord and saying they don't know it, right? Alt F1, it opens it. The super button will have an effect. Oh yeah, Rofi is not installed. Will have an effect on things like this. I have lots of applications open, right? Lots and lots of applications. And if we activate this key, this won't work anymore. Super Q, Super Q, Super Q, 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 done, out. Super Q once more and out for good. You see, it's sometimes a choice, because there is also Super F1, Super F2, Super F3, Super F4, Super F5, Super F6, Super F7, Super F9, right? And if you install Spotify, it's there. So Gimp is there, yeah, fine, thank you. Spotify is not installed, Evolution is not installed, but Atom is, Thunar is there. We have no VirtualBox installed, but Melt is there already. VLC is installed, fine, cool. And we have Inkscape. This is all launched with the super key. And if we activate this super key, this pop-up, which we have explained on tutorials, that this is just this thing. And pop-up, there he is, XFCE 4 pop-up whisker menu. If we tell to the keyboard shortcuts that super key is this, all the rest of the keyboard shortcuts with super won't work anymore. So it's definitely a choice to have our super cues. Super shift Q, super shift D, etc. Super shift D or D menu. It will be there if we don't use the whisker menu. So I guess that's it for me. We could play around with some other settings, see what happens. If we set here Numeric Circle Light, for example, close. So let's go for this look. It's all a choice. Will this have an effect on Plasma? But the thing you have to remember is qt5ct does not agree with Plasma. Voila. And add deep into it, and you have learned a very important lesson. So no, Numeric circle icons do not have any effect on my Plasma look at all. And all the rest looks nice and normal as well. And you can again change to the default icons. Let's end with that. So back to the settings. My menu has changed. Let's change maybe once more. While he's looking at all the user share icons, we go to show alternatives and take this one. So you have seen all three menus. That's another possible menu. That's also nice. Bluetooth widget. What's this? Comic strip. I run Linux. Okay, cool. Leave me a note. Escape. We're out again. Breeze with scene. Numix with scene. Surfing with scene. Well, we could get new icons. Get new icons. Pop green. Recents. Recent first. Highest rated first. Flattery. I think somebody posted something about flattery. And the candy icons, we see those in Garuda Linux. And our own spin-off as well, I think. Although I'm not so sure. So I'm gonna go for flattery. Here it says install, but first we have a look. Okay, fine, we'll see if it works. Does not always work on Plasma. Plasma is specific desktop. It is. I'm gonna go for this one, not sure what color I'll get. Installing flattery. Okay. I think, yeah, oh no, I'm gonna get it in purple. Oh my god, right? So we got all these icons already changed. That's something. I clicked on discover, which I did not want to do. I wanted to click here, I guess. Dolphin, yeah. Oh yeah, they're purple, alright. with some things that are missing. Oh no, that's because we selected. With select it's kind of blue. Otherwise it's like this. Yo, choices, right? Again, choices. How does this look? These are the icons. Are they complete or not? Well, not for ArcoLinux, right? They don't know ArcoLinux. Sure. That's why we have our own icons. These are the Arc and the Surfen. Those have always support for ArcoLinux. They created for at first ArcoLinux and then all the rest. All right, I think I can leave you with this knowledge. qt5ct has to go on Plasma, has to go on Deeping, then you have fun. Cheers.